Each device that you get will have a device ID that you can read right down here. It's a sticker on the outside. This one is 18395. Another place where you can see that is on the cellular modem itself, also 18395. When you go out to the pump panel, of course, first thing to do is mount it. There are two tabs that you can mount by, and actually we prefer that you use both, but in some cases we know you can't. You have to use at least the top one. And with that, you just put a Tech screw in through the side or a self-threading screw. Drill one in the top, and then slide it down so it mounts on that, and then drill one through the bottom. You need access for the wires to go through the panel, which we have right down here. The box comes with the knockout still in it. Put a flathead screwdriver in the knockout tab, hit it with a hammer a couple of times, then get your wire cutters or whatnot and twist the knockout out. You'll see what we also put between the knockout and the panel to secure it even further is a chase nipple. Inside the pump panel is where the chase nipple comes through. You'll see we put the locking ring on there, and then we also put this plastic twist-on connector. The first thing you'll probably want to hook up is power. These devices come from the factory defaulted to run off of 480 volts. As you'll see on, if you were to get in there really tight, each terminal has a silk-screened marker on there to tell you what should be connected. The center terminal goes to one leg, A, B, C, of your 480 volt power source coming in through the top. The second leg, or the second neutral is what it's labeled on here, but it actually goes to another leg of the 480 volt supply. And the green wire, of course, is ground. The supply for the box, the power supply, we actually connect after the disconnect. So if they do turn the disconnect off, it will cut power to our box. You will bring these red wires that are powering the box right here. Normally there will be your wires that come out of your disconnect and go into your contactor. There'll be fairly big lugs and that sort of thing in there. We prefer that you just run the wires and connect them to one of those lugs, either loosen the lug up, strip back some wire and shove it into the lug and then tighten down again. Or if there's actual screw connections on the lug itself, then to use something like a spade terminal or a lug connector or something like that. But in this case, since this is a small panel, all we did was just connect the output power, or the power coming through the disconnect, and we screwed the power wires into the top of the contactor here, just so that it's essentially all you need to worry about is any time that your disconnect, or we're giving power to the panel by having your disconnect on, that we're receiving power at our device.